everybody? We're back. I'm back. Your boy B-Rad is here with another top 10 for the week of new release date. September 3rd is your new comic date. Got the 5 most pulled comics across the country. And then I'm going to give you my top 5 for the top 10 for this week. So, without further ado, let's see what the 5th most pulled book is at your local comic book shop. Okay. Starting right off with Marvel. The Amazing Spider-Man 975 or number 11, whatever way you want to look at it, the legacy or not. So yeah, we can see here on the cover. Remember, I don't do spoilers, so I'm not going to tell you what's in the book or anything that you can't see from the cover. There's even some synopsis out there that tell more than I'm going to tell because I'm not trying to give it away. But as we can see on the cover, there are 2 Spider-Men. Right, this is the first appearance of the other one, Simbi. So yeah, it moseyed on up there to your 5th most pulled book of the week, which is pretty cool. All right, let's move on to number 4. Coming in stronger than Spider-Man, The Ultimate X-Men. Now, this is Peach Momoko. This is her art. This is her story. This is her cover. I mean, doing it all and edging out Spider-Man and many other books that I would have thought would be more popular. But nope, just holding in there. I'm trying to think if this has been in our top 5 list before, and I can't remember. But yeah, it's moseyed all the way up to number 4. So that's cool. Ultimate titles, that's the thing right now. They are bringing the heat. People are loving them. So yeah, I mean, I've picked up multiples for sure. The story's definitely hers. It's a little different. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can say about it. If you haven't checked it out, check it out because most people either love Peach Momoko or they don't. And that pushes us on into number 3. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I thought this was going to be number 1 this week. This is the Batman that DC is releasing that has something to kind of to do with Superman, but this has the blind bag with it, and I thought a bunch of people would be pulling those blind bags. But yeah, it got to number 3. I thought it would be number 1 with all the variants and everything, and being a number 1 and the blind bag. I mean, I just thought that was going to be huge. So, Batman number 1 here at the 3rd spot. So, what 2 books would beat out a Batman title, a number 1 Batman title at that, which is a little strange for me, if you ask me. But yeah, anyway, let's check out number 2. Absolute Green Lantern. So yeah, we can see here that this issue is Judgment Day. So we find out what happens in the Absolute on Judgment Day. But I'll be shocked because I would have thought Batman number 1 would have beat out Absolute Green Lantern, but it did not. I think people are on these Absolute titles and hooked in, and they're getting them because, I mean, this is issue number 6 and people are still pulling it strong. So that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, Absolute titles are where it's at. We know they are stomping in the ground. Yeah, I mean, they're just that's it. So let's go to number 1. Your most subscribed to pulled to book at your local comic book shop is Absolute Superman. Right. This book's out there, man, and it's an absolute title. It's crazy here. You've seen going to work on Superman's head, and I don't know if you know who that is, so I don't want to give it away. You probably know because it's the most pulled book of the week, but yeah, it's pretty. There's no doubt that everybody loves the absolute titles. I mean, they constantly are in this top 5. And with that being said, this week I actually had one of the books in the top five. That Batman title, I did. I did subscribe to one of the blind bags. Am I going to open it? Probably not. But that is, it's not always the case. I usually don't have a pick in the top five subscribed books. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I hope everybody's enjoying the absolutes. I hope you check out the Batman #1 and see what you think. But what we're going to do now is move on to my 5 suggestions of the week. And we will start off now. Boom. Han Solo, Hunt for the Falcon. So I'm going to be honest with you. We can see the bad guy there, or who I think is the bad guy. Then we see Chewie, Han, and Lando, and I'm just thinking this could be great. Now, full disclosure, I have no idea. This could be horrible, but it's got the makings to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, characters that we love. So yeah, it could be terrible. It could be awesome, and you got to get the first issue to see. And that's what I hope to do this week, is to check it out and see if it's good, see if it's bad. I don't know, but yeah, that's gonna be my 5th recommendation of the week. Yeah, Han Solo, Lando, Chewie. Can you go wrong? No. So hopefully it didn't get messed up, and it's awesome. On to my 4th pick of the week. Oh, buddy, this is serious, but it makes me crack up. So this is a trade paperback being re-released. It's been in trade paperback form before, but it is the Invincible Iron Man, Demon in a Bottle. Obviously, there's a bad guy, and Iron Man struggles to fight him because Iron Man's hammered. And so it talks about alcoholism and stuff that I don't really know if Marvel would tackle that these days, but they are re-releasing this, so I'm a little shocked. But yeah, if you haven't read it before, it's wild to read in the comics. So yeah, check it out. So hopefully your comic book shop got a couple in this week, and you can grab one and read something very different. Because like I said, I don't know if they would ever write this way. All right, I know they wouldn't write this way again, but I don't know if they'd ever tackle the subject again. I guess is what I'm saying here. But man, Demon in a Bottle. I don't know what made them re-release that. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. All right, on to my number 3 pick of the week. Savage Sword of Conan. So these are always strong reads in this big magazine format, but they're doing something totally different this week. This is actually going to cross over. One of the stories is going to interchange with the comic issue of Conan this month. That's right. Scourge of the Serpent is going to, there'll be a little bit of connectivity there between the two, which has not happened so far. That has not happened because mainly Savage Sword of Conan is old stories, black and white, kind of reprinted and redone a little bit. So it's pretty cool to see that they're going to try something new. So if you get a chance to see the big magazine size Savage Sword of Conan, maybe you like it. Maybe you'll give it a shot. I don't know. I've always said that they are a solid read. Nothing is, it's just classics. Classics is all I can say. All right, on to my number 2 pick of the week. Oh, you know it's going to be there. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. That's right, still written by Larry Hama. It's awesome. We see here the symbol, so that's the Ninja Forces being released. They're on the way to kill Cobra. They're getting it done, as you can see in the action cover. So yeah, man, Larry Hama, classic, solid. Gonna be on my list every week. I'm just gonna let you know if there's a GI Joe book he's writing, it's gonna be on my list. But this number one title, I don't know if you see coming, but you better pick it up because it's awesome. So let me load it up here, get it going. I can't say enough about this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's see. This is I'm excited. This number one issue, number one book, I guess it's really not number one issue, but it's anyway. It's back. That's right. Shi no Kagi. Oh man, I can't talk enough about the artist on this book. So it's I'm trying to think. Has it been a year since number 7? Maybe a little bit longer. But Gus Mock is the artist. He has done this beautiful cover. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. He is the interior artist. Oh man, or I guess majority of the interior artist is him. Shi no Kagi. This one, I hope your comic book shop ordered this because it's Gus is great. I've got covers from Gus on my Moonblade. He's wonderful. He draws just beautiful pictures. Um, yeah, and it's great. I can't say enough about it. If you see it in your comic book shop, pick it up, check it out. I guarantee you're gonna love the art. Guarantee it. He does such a great job. All right, that concludes the top 10. You've seen my number 1. Where else can you see me besides on YouTube? You can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Brad Molshin. You can find us at Resolute Bliss Publishing on Facebook, Instagram. We are doing a Thursday night show. You can always find us there at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Check us out. We love to interact with you. We love to know what you think about our comic books. We love to share our comic books with you. You can see my tour book back here. That's something we only sell at shows that has 3 of my original characters in it. It's awesome. It's a big shiny cover there. All right, connect with us. Come back Thursday. Check us out then. Check us out next week for the next top 10. And I will see you on the next show.